Warning, the following video has flashing lights and also includes content that may be deemed inappropriate for some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. My creatures of the night, yes. Welcome back to LordeStarfox Radio. Yes, of course. I would just like to give everybody a very epic update that will shortly be airing on the North American Dogman Project website, and of course here on Midnight Lycanthropy as well. We have some very epic, brand new land between the lakes evidence. And yes, I'm not just talking about an image. We have plenty of those that came with this. Yeah, we have amazing thermal. Not just thermal images, but thermal video. We also have legendary audio that does accompany this beautiful evidence. We really do think this whole LBL Dogwoman is going to blow the lid off of the whole entire Dogman community. It is going to be legendary. First, as stated, we will be airing this all directly on the North American Dogman Project website, which of course is NorthAmericanDogmanProject.com. And make sure you head on over there to check out all the unbelievable evidence we have airing for you. If you don't believe in the Dogman phenomenon yet, I highly suggest checking out our evidence, because the official science team of both the Midnight Society and the North American Dogman Project are not able to verify any of these tracks, as well as any of the audio that we have up on the website, to any known creatures of the area. This is going to be groundbreaking, and I really would like to thank everyone so far for all the amazing support, and everyone that is part of the Midnight Society. You do realize and know who every single one of you are. Yes, if you come on to Midnight Lycanthropy, and if you do text me consistently, and of course if you are part of the Midnight Society and the North American Dogman Project, you do realize I of course adore every single one of you, and we are going to make sure we get the proper evidence out to the public in regards of what is taking people within the national forests. I have spoken about this numerous times, yet every year anywhere from 1,100 to 2,400 people just vanish within our national parks. Yes, this occurs near cave systems. This also occurs near spottings of unknown bipedal canine-like creatures. And if there's something we know absolutely nothing about, it is, of course, the cave systems. We know zero to nothing about our own oceans and solar system. Yet we know even less about the cave systems. There is definitely something dwelling or using these cave systems as a way to stay out of sight and elusive. Yet I personally, as well as many others I work with, do believe there's a high probability that the Dinopithecus, an enormous baboon, or the Pteropithecus, yes, an enormous ape, even the good old short-faced cave bear, as well as cave hyenas, never really went extinct. If you look, it says anywhere from 11,000 to 13,000 years ago, these epic predators just vanished. Yet the thing is, a lot of them enjoy dwelling deep within the cave systems, where the environment would be very similar to what it is today. Yes, cave bears, as well as cave hyenas, spend around 90% of their time dwelling in the darkness of the cave systems. So, think for a second. If you're out and about, whether it's by yourself or maybe your significant other, and something grabs you and pulls you away into the good old cave systems, what is going to happen? And the real question is, who is ever going to even know where you vanished to? This is something that is not good. We here at the North American Dogman Project, as well as Midnight Lycanthropy, are going to make sure we can help as many people possible find out information about missing loved ones. In a perfect world, we would be able to help bring these missing people home and happy in one piece. Unfortunately, this is not something that, well, occurs. As stated earlier, 1,100 to 2,400 people are vanishing. 5% are found. What is happening? Where are the rest of these people? This is not even including Alaska, because Alaska is on a whole different level of insanity. The Alaska Triangle is absolutely gnarly, yet that is not really something at the moment we and myself are trying to figure out. Because as stated, the LBL thing is going to be absolutely legendary. I cannot believe I have been given the chance to cover this absolutely epic scenario. We're not talking about the supposed unaliving of a family of campers. No, we're not talking about that. No, we're not talking about the absolutely epic encounter that Glenn had in the LBL. No, we're not talking about the recent sightings of what seemed to be hyena-like creatures in the LBL. No, we are going to be talking and deep diving into a brand new 2025 case about a potential dog woman that is holding a pup. Ooh. Like I said though, you gotta make sure to stay tuned in. Friday night this will be dropping on the good old website. And then very shortly after, we will be having our amazing guest coming over to Midnight Lycanthropy to hang out with us and really try and spark some ideas as to what is happening and why people are consistently encountering strange canine-like creatures. Oh, please though, hold on one second. I am very hungry. Absolutely delicious. I had to let it sit at room temperature for just a little bit. It's much better that way. Well, I do need to get back to feeding and other things I do need to attend to. But thank you for every single one of you and all the support that you do give me. I love and adore every single one of you. And remember, keep your head on a swivel. There are things that go bump in the night that are much worse than any vampire.